Hi, how do you know you are healthy? And I'm not talking of an ECG, TMT, blood test, urine test or scanning. Without any of these things, can you know what's your health scorecard? I'll tell you, this is very important because you don't want to be unpleasantly surprised by your family physician saying, don't you know you are diabetic? Is it possible? 100%. And I see people coming back and saying, I don't know, I just went to a doctor today. They ran some battery of tests. Suddenly I am diabetic, I have high blood pressure. I'll tell you, this is very, very important in today's world, primarily because less than 1% of our population actually gets their master health checkup done every year. Reasons could be it's expensive, not relevant, lazy, we are busy, one of these things. But we don't want any surprises. That's for sure. No wonder we are witnessing untimely demise of some of the gems in our society. Wish there was a mechanism where we could prevent it from happening. And great news for you today. Yes, it is possible, because the good news is our body speaks to us all the time, saying this is what the problem is. It is just that we have to be a little mindful of the communication from our body. Thanks to Ayurveda, we do have a recipe to check if we are healthy. Excited? Let's get right into it. Here is the Sloka, which gives a complete recipe for us if we are healthy. And this is from Swadhina Swasthya Mahavidya. Dehe sarvatra choshnasya samata laghavam sukham. Kshut tikshna gada nidracha. Manaso api prasannata. Sharire karma samarthya. Analasya cha karmasu. Swatasvedo gamah kale. Swasthyata lakshayantihi. As per Swadhina Swasthya Mahavidya, there are 8 signs with which you can actually measure your health scorecard. Because we always believe the biggest of the forest fires can be extinguished with 1 glass of water identified at the right time. So prevention is much better than cure, isn't it? So what are those 8 aspects? So the first factor, timely bowel movement. How fast, how effortless. I have a family physician who tells me, Neeraj, look at cattle. Even before they begin their nature call, it's done. It's practically in seconds. And we know if it's not too good, if the bowel movement is not great, we look like one constipated owl. So what's your score from 0 to 10? Mark it. 0 means you experience frequent constipation, and 10 means your bowel movement is absolutely good. So you may be anywhere in between. The second one, strong sense of hunger. Do you really feel hungry before eating? Do you feel as if you can eat people? People say, I'm so hungry, I can eat people now. Do you feel that? It actually represents how good is our metabolism. And we are on a constant shoving mode, and the stomach is saying, hello, what are you doing with me? It's a very long time that we haven't experienced that sense of hunger if you have not. What is interesting in nature? Animals don't hunt when they are not hungry. But there is an exception to cattle or a cow, which grazes throughout the day. But the only problem or interesting thing about that situation is cow has 4 stomachs. And when it comes back to the shed, it ruminates, it takes the food back, it's called cud chewing, and puts it back. Unless we have 4 stomachs, I don't think so we are allowed to hog like that. There are 2 benefits of great hunger. One, irrespective of the food tastes great. You agree with me, right? And the second one, you have no complaints with your spouse. So give a score. How hungry do you feel before every meal? Third one, no excess weight or love handles. Excess weight is like a UPS. Why do we have UPS at home? If you have one, it is because we don't trust the power supply. We say, what? We don't trust you guys. We make our own arrangements, right? That's exactly what body is telling us. Body is telling us, it is so intelligent. It says, what? I don't trust the way you're feeding me. Fat is nothing but a reservoir of energy for us. Body stores food in the form of fat so that it can convert into glucose whenever we don't feed it. And that's exactly what it is doing. It's, the reason, the number one reason is because we are not very regular in telling the body, don't worry, we are disciplined, we will feed you on time, every time on a daily basis. Body says, thank you so much, and I'll keep you lean. If not, I will store fat wherever I find place. It could be around organs, it's called visceral fat, or it could be below the skin, it's called subcutaneous fat. And the worst part is, we end up blaming genes for it. How do you like that? Am I saying all obese people are unhealthy? No. I am not even going there. All I am saying is it because of the lifestyle, or is it genuinely that you have a genetic issue? That's something only you can answer. And let me tell you, the studies have shown that you can actually recode the genes. Read a book by Dr. Bruce Lipton. It says Biology of Belief. He talks about how a gene can be recoded. And we have enough examples of people losing weight irrespective of the genetic challenges. Thank God they didn't take the excuse of genes here. So what's your score 0 to 10 on excess weight? The fourth one, no pain in the body. I have an interesting question to you. Have you noticed your ears since morning? Have you noticed your nose since morning? Have you noticed your toe since morning? There's a very high possibility I can hear you saying, of course not. I mean, they exist. Why didn't you notice? The contrary, or rather the other question, have you noticed any part of your body? When will you notice? Only when the part is in pain. You agree with me, right? So you will notice your back if it's constantly paining, or you notice your ears or eyes if they're either burning or in pain. So that means if you're noticing any part of your body, that means it is either super excited or it's in pain, and the later is what we see 99% of the time. The question is, if you do not notice your entire body, it means you are absolutely healthy. Just think about it. If you are super healthy, you go to a trek or you go to a nice place, you just lose yourself. You're like a butterfly. You're so light, like a feather. You just don't know. You feel so happy. That's health. On the contrary, if you notice the entire body, God save us, right? So what is your score? 0 to 10. The fifth one, deep sleep. Do you sleep like a baby? Do you feel fresh when you get up? Totally fresh. When was the last time you experienced the true bliss of having a great sleep? Because during the sleep is when the body repairs itself, right from the metabolism to cellular repair. Very, very important. In this case, my mother is a role model for me. She's about 80 years now. She says, you know what, Neeraj? I go to sleep. Before I decide to put my blanket on, I go back to sleep. And that happens within few seconds. And by the time I open my eyes, it's already morning. And I regret saying, oh my God, I didn't put my blanket on. It's highly envious for us to see. I mean, how do you have such a great quality of sleep? She can sleep in the middle of a city market. One must be really blessed, and that tells how healthy a person is. What's your score? 0 to 10. Sixth one, equal distribution of temperature in our body. Have you observed before you're about to have fever, your hands and feet go cold, and your mom tells you that now your hands are very cold, the fever will shoot up. That means what? There is an unequal distribution of temperature throughout your body. You agree with me? And that's exactly we say, right? We are developing cold feet. It's not figurative. It's actually cold. And you sit for a long time, your hands and legs become numb because improper blood circulation. And it's all leading to improper blood circulation, which also results in the glow of your skin. People with wrinkles and they have acne. I understand the bacterial infection part of it, but majority has to do with the quality and the flow of your blood. So this is another very important. How clear is your skin? How equal is your temperature distribution? Do you feel your legs becoming numb and they're becoming cramped? That's exactly the indication. That's the sixth one. What's your score on that factor? The seventh one, feeling energetic throughout the day. Do you feel tired by the end of the day? Or do you feel tired even in the middle of the day? Forget about being tired in the middle of the day. I see some people who wake up tired and they feel as if their body weighs some 400 kgs. That's a disaster. Our body is designed to be healthy. Our body is designed to be active. by the nature. You don't see an ant getting tired. You don't see a dog getting tired. They're busy. We call it busy like a bee. They're programmed to be busy. They're programmed to be active. Similarly, we are programmed to be active. It's that unhealthy lifestyle that has made us lose that program. You understand where I'm coming from? So how energetic do you feel throughout the day? Do you feel exhausted? That means there is something not okay. We will discuss about that a little later, but this is one of the indications. Do I feel exhausted or do I feel energetic till the night? Give your score 0 to 10. Last but not the least, the 8th one, are you in peace with yourself? I see a person, you say good morning to him, he says, what's so good about this morning? He's irritated all the time. How irritable are you? Even the smallest of the thing irritates you. Whether it could be traffic, it could be somebody cutting your lane or somebody not giving you the report. We become more and more irritable. When you get up in the morning, the first voice that goes in your mind is, why me, God? If that's what you are a victim of, something not okay. That means manaso api prasannata. You are not happy with yourself. You don't experience that inner peace, and that's a very, very, very big factor when it comes to overall health, because 90%, I repeat, 90% of our diseases are psychosomatic. Psycho means mind, soma means body. 90% of the diseases are psychosomatic. They originate from stress and unhappy and unhealthy mind. Very, very important factor. 0 to 10, how much are you in peace with yourself? Give a score. So to summarize, the first one, timely bowel movement. Second one, strong sense of hunger. Third one, no excess weight. Fourth one, no pain in the body. Fifth one, how deep is your sleep? Sixth one, how is your skin? How is the temperature distribution throughout the body? Seventh one, feeling energetic throughout the day. Eighth one, are you in peace with yourself? And what is even more interesting? Each and every aspect is interdependent. If your bowel movement doesn't happen, you cannot be in peace with yourself, and obviously you will be irritable, right? And you will not feel energetic throughout the day. And vice versa, if you are irritable, you cannot eat properly, you cannot sleep properly. So they are all interrelated, and we must ensure that we take care of all these things at the same time. But what is the biggest tragedy of our life? And I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm going to tell you right now. The biggest tragedy is I meet people who are 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, especially 40 and 50 and 60 plus. They believe being stressed is normal. They believe pain is a part of their life. They believe that stress, pain, any disease is like, this is normal. Why are we even thinking about it? They attribute that to age. You know what, Neeraj, I'm already old. I'm already 50. I'm already 60. This pain in the back, arthritis, they're all part. This is what happens. I'm sorry, that's not how it is. This is a super creation from the nature, and it designed, I repeat, it is designed to stay healthy, active till it takes the last breath. And if somebody says it's a part of this, no, we have screwed it up. It is like saying when we have a marble flooring, probably some turmeric falls on it, and marble is a living stone. It absorbs the turmeric stain, and after some time a turmeric stain becomes a part of the marble. We say that's how the design is. It's like a white shirt becoming off-white. No, it is a stain. It is just that we don't have a choice. We have accepted it, but it is not the original color of the marble. A pain is a stain. We need to get rid of it. Is it possible? I know the obvious next question you have. Neeraj, I have the report now. I know I'm not doing so well in several areas. Is there a method? Is there a magic pill with which I can address all of them at the same time? Answer is 100% yes. That too, without any rocket science technologies or a medicine. And this is probably one of the finest and the greatest discoveries ever made in the area of health and wellness. And this is a Nobel Prize winning theory. And I will be discussing that with you in the next video. And I promise you that this video and next video can truly be a turning point in your wellness, happiness, and the entire life, including your performance. It would be an honor to have you as a subscriber, because the next video can be a turning point in your life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.